Mia had always been drawn to the woods behind her grandmother's house. Despite the old woman's warnings, the forest's ancient trees and winding paths seemed to whisper her name. One night, with a full moon glowing eerily overhead, Mia slipped out and ventured into the woods alone. She felt a thrill as the familiar path grew darker, more twisted, until she could no longer see the way back. The trees seemed to close in around her, their branches like skeletal hands reaching out. Every step she took echoed in the silence, magnified by the oppressive darkness. Mia tried to retrace her steps, but the forest had changed, the paths shifting and multiplying as if it were alive, playing tricks on her mind. Hours passed, or maybe just minutes. Time felt strange here. The moon, once bright, was now obscured by thick, swirling clouds, casting the forest into complete darkness. Then she heard it, a soft, raspy whisper, not from behind, but right beside her ear. "Mia, come deeper." Panic surged through her as she ran blindly, the voice following, growing louder, more insistent. She stumbled, falling hard onto the forest floor. When she looked up, she saw them figures standing between the trees, barely visible, their eyes glowing faintly in the dark. They were the lost ones, the souls who had wandered too far into the forest, never to return. Mia tried to scream, but the sound died in her throat. The last thing she saw was a pair of glowing eyes inches from her face, before darkness engulfed her completely. The next morning, they found her grandmother at the edge of the woods, muttering to herself, staring into the trees. "The forest took her," she whispered, "just like it took the others." Mia was never found. The woods remained ancient and silent, waiting for the next to hear its call.